lives? Who dies? Who tells your story?
Every other founding father story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old.
And when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story?
Who tells your story? Who tells your story?
I put myself back in the narrative. I stop wasting time on tears. I live another 50 years. It's not enough. I interview every soldier who fought by your side.
She tells our story.
I try to make sense of your thousands of pages of writings. You really do write, but you're running out of time. I rely on Angelica. While she's alive, we tell your story. She is buried in Trinity Church near you. When I needed her.
Kandi Lizard tutorial smiley face. Get beads and about 4 to 5 feet of non-stretchy string. Put one body color in the middle of the string and hold the ends even. Put 2 more on and cross the other string over and pull down to the middle. Add eyes and continue like so. Next, make a leg by adding 2 body color and 3 feet color and put the string back through the first 2 beads. Then continue the rows like so. Then make another pair of legs and do the tail. Bring one string through the bead below it so both strings come out on the same side. Then tie 2 to 3 knots and cut the excess and you're done. Hope you enjoyed.
She said it's Isabel Marant, and I got everything you want. Only questions, can you hang? Will you come and entertain? I will, I will, I will. Never forget the thrill. We know, we know, we know what we came for, what we came for. If you give me what I want, I'll give it to you right now. If you give me what I want, I'll give it to you right now.
3D Candy Cube. Get 12 of one color and 8 of another. Put 8 beads, one in every other color pattern. Tie off and make 2. Make sure the color with 8 is on the edge. Put the square and 2 beads on a string in this pattern. Take the string and put it in the corner bead of the first square. Should look like this. Repeat on the other side. Tie off and you should be done. Happy making. Bye bye.
Hello, I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to make the candy solver symbol. First, you'll need some kinda long string. Put 8 beads on the string. When tying it, make sure to have all the slack on one side. Like in the vid, I'm making Doll's red solver thing right now. 3. See how I tie the slack all to one side? Once you get all that done, get 3 beads and put those on the slack. Then get 3 more beads. Don't let those 3 touch the others. Like this. Once you get that done, take the end of the string and run that through the first 3 beads. Then run that string through 2 of the beads on the 8 beads that you first put on. I hope this is making sense. Once you get the first pointy thingy, then just repeat what you did on the first 1, 3. Speed up I tried a new way making this. When doing this touch so it looks better than the first one I made. Once you get the second pointy thingy done, run the string through 3 of the first 8 beads instead of 2. Then repeat what you did with the first 2 pointy thingies. Sorry this tutorial is a little long. When tying the end I normally go round a bead and then run the string through the middle of the symbol thing. And then go through the loop from the string and then tighten it fully. I think it's easier to watch than to explain. Or you could try to tie it yourself, if you wanna. I done like for knots this thing is not going to come untied. Here's what it looks like. I love this one. Here's all the ones I have 3. Goodbye, have good day.
This is a tutorial for how to make Gigi, and it might sound funny because I'm getting sick. Okay, so you're gonna need red beads and clear beads. Yeah, and you're gonna need 4 what's it called? Yellow beads and blue beads. I don't know how much blue beads you do need, or red beads, or clear beads. So yeah. By the way, you can end these in here. You don't have to, but it's fine. You're gonna start with 16 red beads and then tie it off. So yeah. Okay. So I would recommend attaching the needle onto it because it makes it more easier and faster to make it, but you don't have to. I just recommend it. Okay, so what I like doing, what I like doing is I like putting it through a bead, but you're gonna want to make sure you're coming out of a random bead. It doesn't matter which one, just make sure you're coming out of a bead. By the way, I recommend cutting off the axis, but if you don't know how to tie something with one string, then don't cut it off. You could just thread your string through all of the beads once you're finished. But you can obviously search up a tutorial. So yeah. Okay, so what I did, I just cut it off, and then you're gonna get another red bead, and then you're gonna skip through one bead and and then go through the. You're gonna skip through one bead, and so you're gonna go through this bead. So you're just gonna skip one bead. Then you're gonna do it all the way around until you come back right here, or somewhere right here, right here, I guess. Also, I'm sorry if this tutorial is too long. Oh, and once you do this, you're gonna add you're gonna repeat it 2 more times or something like that. so yeah, I'm just gonna do it one more time and then I'm gonna tell you what to do. Once you're done, you're gonna make sure you're coming out one of the points, and then you're gonna add one black bead, one red bead, and one black bead. Also, don't worry if it's like flat. Just trust the process, or just like pull it tight, not too tight, so like the string will break. Okay, so then we're gonna repeat the red thingy again, but like once you did it, make sure that there's like, then you're gonna do it again, but make sure there's like a red bead on top of the eyes. If you don't understand, I'll explain it, but just like do red beads again and go through like each point. So a red bead here, another one, and then all around. Once you added all of the red beads, you're gonna do it again. You're gonna do another row of red beads, and then I'll tell you what else to do. Okay, so now that you've done it, you're gonna do it again, another row of red beads. So yeah, just add another row of red beads. Okay, so now when you've done that, now you're gonna need the clear beads. So you're gonna do one row of clear beads. By the way, when you finish the rows, make sure you're coming out of the point. So yeah, once you've done the one row of clear beads, you're gonna add another row of clear beads. So one clear bead here, go through this one, clear bead here, go through the clear bead, and just do it all the way around. Okay, so now we're gonna add another row of clear beads, and then right after we're gonna start closing up her head. Don't mind how I tied it up in this part. You don't have to tie it up this far, but I did it so the beads won't fall inside because it was loose. I ran out of string while making her, but so you can just tie on more, and I won't be explaining on how to tie more on because I'm too lazy to. So yeah. Okay, so once we finished doing the row, we're gonna add a clear bead. We're gonna add a clear bead, then go through this bead, then that bead, and that bead, and add a clear bead and put it through this, and we're just gonna repeat it all the way around. It's basically how you like close off an octopus head. So yeah. Okay, so once you've done it, make sure you're coming out of this like a bead that's like poking out, and then we're gonna add a clear bead and go through the one of the beads that we added. A clear bead, go through the bead that we added. Clear bead, add a bead through a bead that we just added. A clear bead, add a bead, and add a clear bead, and go through the bead that we added. So it's basically like this. So you're gonna skip these three. It's hard to record with one hand. And put it through this bead. Oh, wrong bead. Okay, so it's basically what I just showed you, but not with the wrong bead. Now you finish the top of Gigi's head, and you're gonna do the same thing, but on the bottom of her head. Just like thread your string through the beads, and then I'll show you how it should look like. So now we're gonna need red beads again. So take, oh my gosh. Take a red bead, and then you're gonna skip through one bead and go through the next bead. Okay, so add a red bead, go through the next bead, and then go through this bead and this bead. Technically the same thing as what we did on the top, just with red beads. Once you've done this tab, you're gonna do the same thing and blah 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 and tie it off. If you did leave the axis string off, thread it through this bead and then tie it off with the other string. But if you didn't, just if you have no more string, tie on more string and tie it. Okay, so now you have Gigi's head, but since I'm running out of time and I have no more blue beads, we're just gonna leave it off here, and I'll make a part 2 as soon as I can, since I have like I don't have enough blue beads to like do her body, but I'll do it as soon as I can. Don't do the mistake I did.
How to make this candy bra. Get a bunch of fabric string. Fold the string in half and start by adding one bead to each string and then one bead through both strings. This is called a payout stitch. This is how it'll look when you tighten it. And this first piece will be the center of the bikini. Now the tricky part. Skip a bead and take one side of the string down to continue the payout stitch. Keep going with that. More payout stitch. When you get to the top, skip a bead and continue. It's starting to look like a triangle now. I'm gonna connect these ahead of time, but you can always wait until you finish the other side. Corset this thing up. Cinch and snatch that candy. Time to work on the other half. Voila! Time to work on the straps. It's a basic payout stitch and my strap is for rows high. Attach them together with that same corset stitch from before. Gonna use a string folded in half for the next strap. I am making it a single. Here it is all finished. Thank you for watching.
Blindsided by the beat, clapping your hands, stomping your feet. You didn't know that you fell. Oh.